Hey, this is Jean. I just thought I'd show you a quick little update outside. Everything is still a mess. We've had rain for 4 days, but some of the things I know won't be at peak if I wait till everything is in good shape, so I wanted to show you just a few things out here. This is two beautiful clematis or clematis, however you want to say it, like tomato, that we have right up against the house, and they have just been breathtaking this year. I'm going to flip around. I want to show you the mess we have. If you have oak trees, you have all these little curly things that constantly blow everywhere. I love my trees, but they are a mess in the spring and in the fall. And over here, you can see all the things that we have to plant right now when things dry up some. Lots of empty pots. There's a fern that I dug up that was in the wrong place, so I'm going to replant that. There are some of the early spring flowers that are still blooming. The rain beat them to death. Those are called woodland flock, and they were absolutely gorgeous. Then all those other green plants right there, those are going to be plants with purple flowers, and I have no idea what they're called because we bought them at a garden club sale, and they didn't know what they were called either, but they do have a beautiful plant on them. Another birdhouse. I love birdhouses. I'm just going to try to get out of the sun so that you can see some of the beautiful trees. The evergreen trees, that's a weeping. Well, my mind just went. I lost the name of it. But the new growth on it is just a beautiful lime green. And you can see all the Japanese maples. They're just outstanding at this time of year. This is going to be a crepe myrtle right here, and it's beautiful later on in the summer. Lots more ferns. And that's a lion's mane, Japanese maples. You can see lots more maples over there. The ground cover right there, that is creeping Jenny. And it does really well out here. Here's a new patch of sedum that we just planted. And here's some more of those woodland flock. Here is a rose bush that'll have beautiful pink blooms on them. They're called Nearly Wild. We saw them for the first time at a rest stop in West Virginia, and we asked what they were, and the guy told us. And he told us that he takes a chainsaw, theirs are so big, and cuts them all the way down to the ground every fall, and they come back. And I cut these way back to the ground too, and they'll just be beautiful, and I'll have to trim them back 2 or 3 times this summer. There's some buds just getting ready to open. I don't know how far my iPad will go before my Wi-Fi runs out, but I'll try to show you just a little bit, and I'll do another garden tour later on when more things are in bloom. Because like I said, everything's kind of a mess right now. Back there's our summer room. And we had our decks and the summer room totally cleaned off, and we painted the deck floors, and everything was cleaned, washed all the furniture, and it's covered in pollen. Another beautiful Japanese maple. Back there you can see the old bed frame that we hung against the fence with an angel. If I stop talking all of a sudden, you'll know it's because my Wi-Fi run out. That laundry tub there will be full of impatiens soon. Back there in the distance you can see a bench that John made out of an old bed frame. I use bowling balls in my flower gardens for accent instead of just gazing balls. I've had some gazing balls, and when we've had bad storms, a lot of them have gotten broken. See all those wonderful little curly things on my porch back there? More Japanese maples and creeping Jenny. Okay, that's it for this time. I'll show it to you again when it looks a little better. Have a wonderful afternoon.